Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. 14 divided by x square negative 3x negative 10 equals to a divided by x negative 5 positive b divided by x positive 2. In the equation above, a and b are constants. If the equation is true for all values of x except of 5 and negative 2, what is the value of a? Okay, in this equation we have to solve for a. Okay, now let me take this equation as it is. That is 14 divided by x square negative 3x negative 10 equals to a divided by x negative 5 positive b divided by x positive 2. Okay, here on the right side we have addition of two fractions. Whenever I want to do addition or subtraction of two fractions, I need the same denominator for both the fractions. In case the denominators are not same, so I have to be getting the least common multiple to get the same denominator for both the fractions if the denominators are numbers. But here in these two fractions, the denominators are not numbers. The denominators contain variable x and also both of them are not same. Then how do we have to add these two fractions and simplify? For that we can use the method cross multiplication. What is cross multiplication? So the numerator over here, that is a, has to be multiplied by the denominator of the second fraction, and the numerator over here b has to be multiplied by the denominator of the first fraction. Then we have to multiply the two denominators. So this is called cross multiplication method. Okay, let me do it. Now let me write the stuff on the left side as it is. It is 14 over x square negative 3x negative 10 equals to, let me multiply this numerator a by this denominator x positive 2, then I'm getting a times x positive 2, and also let me multiply this numerator by this denominator, then I'm getting b times x negative 5 divided by, we have to multiply the two denominators, that is x negative 5 times x positive 2. Okay, let me continue over here. 14 divided by x square negative 3x negative 10 equals to, let me distribute this a to this x and positive 2, then I'm getting ax positive 2a, and let me distribute this positive b to this x and negative 5, then I'm getting positive bx and negative 5b. Okay, now let me multiply these two binomials using the FOIL method. That is, first let me multiply the first terms. X times x is x square, and x times 2, that is, let me multiply the outer terms. X times positive 2 is positive 2x, and now let me multiply the inner terms. Negative 5 times x is negative 5x. Let me multiply the last terms. Negative 5 positive will be negative 10. Okay, now let me write the stuff over here. 14 divided by x square negative 3x negative 10. On the right side we can write the x terms together, that is ax positive bx, and now let me write the constants together, that is 2a negative 5b divided by x square. Okay, here when I combine this positive 2x and negative 5x, I'm getting negative 3x and negative 10. Okay, now we find the same denominator on both sides of this equation. When I multiply both sides of this equation by the expression x square negative 3x negative 10, so the denominator over here, the denominator over here will cancel out. Then the resulting equation is 14 equals to, and also we can factor x out from these two terms. When I factor x out, then I'm getting a positive b times x positive, actually this is a constant term, 2a negative 5b. Okay, now on the left side we don't find the x term, so we can write 0x as a x term because we don't find the x term. So let me write 0x. Actually it's not a valid term, it's actually 0. Okay, now two expressions are equal. Whenever two expressions are equal, then the coefficients of like terms and constant terms must be equal. What is the coefficient of x on the left side? It is 0. What is the coefficient of x on the right side? That is a positive b. Okay, the constant term on the left side is 14. The constant term on the right side is 2a negative 5b. They must be equal. Let me write it out here. Okay, now let me take this as equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Now we have to solve for a in this equation. For that, let me multiply the equation number 1 by 5. When I multiply equation number 1 by 5, this positive b will become positive 5b. And when I multiply the equation number 1 by 5 and add it to the second equation, so the positive 5b, negative 5b will cancel out. Okay, now let me multiply the first equation by 5 and also let me add the second equation to the result of 5 times the first equation. Okay, when I multiply equation number 1 by 5, all the terms have to be multiplied by 5. 5 times 0 on the left side is still we get 0, and here 5 times a is 5a. And 5 times positive b is a positive 5b. Okay, now let me write the second equation as it is. It is so 14 equals to 2a negative 5b. Okay, so this is called elimination method. Okay, positive 5b, negative 5b will cancel out. So 0, positive 14. On the left side, I'm getting 14. On the right side, when I combine 5a, 2a, I'm getting 7a. Okay, according to the question, we have to find the value of a. So to solve for a, we have to get rid of this 7, which is multiplied over here. For that, we have to divide both sides by 7. When I do so, this 7 will cancel out. 14 divided by 7 is 2. On the right side, we have a. Okay, now I got the value of a. The value of a is 2.